Hello and welcome to Redmen TV. I'm here from the Redmen TV. My name's Chris Page. I'm here to give you a tactical sort of preview ahead of the game with Stoke of how Liverpool have been playing in the last few games since we last met and how we've been playing under Jurgen Klopp for starters. So this is the side that I've picked on my Start 11 prediction show. This is the side actually that played against Norwich in the 5-4 victory. We started with Simon Mignolet in goal, Nathaniel Klein, Kolo Touré, Mamadou Sakho and Alberto Moreno at the back, with Lucas Leiva, Jordan Henderson, Emre Can in the midfield, Milner wide right, Firmino up top on his own, and Jordan Ibe in the left wing position. I actually think that Adam Lallana is going to start for Jordan Ibe, and I think that that's going to be the side that Jurgen Klopp picks. What are the sort of key traits that Liverpool have had under Jurgen Klopp? Well, definitely we're really bad at conceding goals, like absolutely terrible, and they all come from crosses, set pieces. Like there was definitely 3 nailed on against Norwich where we conceded after a set piece. Klopp actually said in his press conference it was 4. But you know what's happening is crosses are coming in, be it from corners, be it from wingers coming in, crossing. Nathaniel Klein and Alberto Moreno are really short fullbacks, and I think what we've seen is that they can be a real trouble when it comes into the... As I say, the crosses come from this side and the danger man pulls onto the full-back at the back post. We're really struggling to catch our man. Touré for a centre-back, he's like 5'11", maybe 6 foot at a push. Not tall for a centre-back. So that's where we're really weak. And Simon Mignolet, unfortunately for us, he's a great shot stopper, he really is. I don't think he's the future Liverpool goalkeeper, but he's really struggled with commanding his area. You know, you've probably laughed about it so many times, haven't you, that, you know, we keep conceding from corners and sometimes they just go straight in the net, and that's really shit as a Liverpool fan, to be perfectly honest with you. But some of the things, as well, Kolo Touré seems to be our lucky charm at the moment. We've only lost 1 in 11 with Kolo Touré, and he's a bit of a laughing stock around football. I don't think it's fair because he's actually playing really, really well at the moment. He's looking really solid. Even in the 5-4 win, when we conceded 4 goals, he actually had a good game, which is bananas really when you consider that centre-back pairing conceded 4 goals, and I was actually happy with their performances individually. Moving forward, Jordan Henderson's come back off an injury, and you know what, he may be a player that doesn't start in this game against Stoke. Joe Allen might come in for us, but I think what we can see is this position here is really difficult, especially if you're playing with like a James Milner in front or an Adam Lallana, because these guys tend to cut inside and stuff, and there's a lot of running to be done for Jordan Henderson. He has to go all the way around the right-hand side and, you know, really overlap James Milner to try and be the one to feed him balls to Roberto Firmino. But what our 2 fullbacks both love to run forward. So Nathaniel Klein bombs on, and it's Jordan Henderson's job to run in behind. So this is probably the area of the pitch where they really have to do a lot of running in this Jurgen Klopp side. Adam Lallana, if he is to play, he will be getting as close to Roberto Firmino as possible. And these guys, they've all started to tick when Roberto Firmino plays up top with them, because what he does is, his natural inclination is to bring others into play. Now, when we've struggled is when we've had Christian Benteke up top, for example, and you know we're not quite very good yet at actually feeding Benteke and understanding how he wants to play, but we seem to have worked it out with Roberto Firmino. Because he drops, his natural inclination as a midfielder is to drop deep, he almost forces the 2 players who are playing at sort of a stage behind him on, and he's very good with the ball at his feet. He's got really quick feet, and he's always looking to sort of play the ball through. And actually, I don't think he's the person that wants to score goals. I think he's one of those players that loves assisting. That's what I think from the short time he's been at Liverpool that I've seen anyway. Lucas Leiva, for me, has done an outstanding job as defensive midfielder. His possession of the ball and keeping possession has been a lot better, but he's also winning a lot of headers in front of the back line now. And Emre Can, this is a player that Liverpool fans, and rightfully so, think has got a lot of talent, but he's also got a lot of work to do with regards to his future and stuff, because he's actually a really good footballer. He's brain dead at times, much like Aubrey's just walked in through the door with a squeaking you probably heard. So yeah, he goes a little bit brain dead at time, and you know, he can be pickpocketed quite often. You know, he basically stops thinking when the ball is at his feet, and people just keep running up behind him and taking the ball off him, and it's really infuriating to watch as a Liverpool fan. So there you go. There's a few of the things that Liverpool have been doing, how you can get at us. I suppose looking forward to the game from my point of view, I don't want to see Stoke adopt the old Stoke. You know, when Walters and Crouch came on at the end of the first leg, I thought we really struggled to deal with them. That's not the side that I want to see. I want to see Stoke try and play football, because I think if you do come and try and play football, we'll probably hold you to a draw quite easily. But look, don't get me wrong, this Liverpool side, you can't predict what side's going to turn up. At Norwich at the weekend, for the first 30 minutes, they bossed us, absolutely bossed us, because they turned up and we didn't. And it wasn't until we got into the game through what was a Firmino goal that was completely out against the run of play that we really started to play football. And you know, it's tough. We've got massive amounts of injuries at the moment. All Liverpool fans know this. You know, Daniel Sturridge isn't fit. Phil Coutinho isn't fit. Henderson's just come back off an injury. Mamadou Sakho has come back off an injury. We've got Dejan Lovren out as well. And there's been a lot of contributing factors to why Liverpool's season's been up and down. I think a large part of it is down to the fact that we've had a load of injuries, but another part of it, over January and December, we've played a game pretty much every 3 days, and you know, it's telling its toll on these players, and because of the injuries and stuff as well, it's really, we're not sure what Liverpool side's going to turn up. But look, I hope that Liverpool can go out there and do it. I do believe that Stoke can get into the tie. I think if Stoke score, you'll see a very, very nervous Anfield, and that's something that I don't want to see, obviously, as a Liverpool fan. But listen, thank you very much for checking out the video. Really appreciate it. Any comments that you've got, let me know them in the comments box below. Of course, subscribe to Redmen TV. It's a really good channel on the up, and don't forget to drop the video a like as well. Anyway, I'm Chris Pajak for the Redmen TV. Come and check us out on youtube.com/the Redmen TV, and I'll see you after the game, hopefully, from my point of view anyway, with a Liverpool win in the bag. Now, welcome to Redmen TV. I'm Chris Pajak from the Redmen TV, and I've been asked to come over here and give you my 5 reasons that Liverpool are going to win on Tuesday night in the Capital One Cup semi-final.